We are the Academy of Art University, and we welcome you to the Academy of Art University family. Give yourselves a wonderful, warm applause. Up on top. So I'm Jan Yanahiro, and I'm the Department Director for the School of Communications and Media Technologies. My group over there. Hi. Woohoo! So we give you a shout out everywhere you are. It is a glorious day here in San Francisco, mainly because you are all here with us. And I got to meet some of you early on as I was walking and talking to some of you. And I am so excited. We have students, and if I say your country, give a shout out. We have students from Nigeria. We're right here. Woohoo! We have students from Saudi Arabia. Where are you? Saudi Arabia. We have students from Papua New Guinea. Where's my Papua New Guinea? Right here. Come on, red cap, give a wave. We have students. I met somebody from Iran. Where are you from? Iran? Iran, right there. People from India. Lots of you. A lot of people from Korea. Taiwan, Hong Kong, China. Where are you, my friends from China? Of course, I did hear Malibu, San Diego, New York City, South San Francisco. Yes. Somebody from Fremont, California, over the bay. But really, Turkey. Where's my friend from Turkey? Turkey. So the point is, you are all now part of an international family here at the Academy of Art University. And we are so proud that here at this university, we have members of our family from 115 different countries. We are a global university. You're all part of it. So thank you for coming. We want to say welcome to everyone watching online, because as you watch online, we know you are from different countries. I know we have a bunch of people watching in Sweden, and we have a bunch of people watching in Shanghai. We have a bunch of people watching, of course, across the United States. So, be proud. We're so glad you're here, and because you should know that at this university, we celebrate you, we celebrate diversity, and we respect. So now to officially welcome you to the university, please welcome our Chief Academic Officer, Sue Raleigh, everybody. Warm welcome.
I agree with Ken. It's pretty exciting. Everybody, how many of you are pretty excited right now? Hold up your hand if you're excited. Yeah, and how many are a little scared right now? Hold up your hand. Yeah. And how many really don't know? You just feel like, I'm here. Wow, I don't know what that means. Well, I'm sure it's going to be fine. So I guess that's my message. It's going to be okay. I think we all have a certain amount of excitement when it comes to the fall semester or the fall starting school. How many of you, when you were getting ready to start school back in elementary school, got excited about your new box of crayons? How many people had that experience? I remember that myself. Wow, the new box of crayons, that meant it really was a new school year. And now you probably get new iPads, new computers, new phones, whatever. The thing is, though, that for a lot of people, when they think about art and design, they have a lot of mixed feelings, just like you guys have. And probably when you were talking to your parents about coming to the Academy of Art in San Francisco, the United States, they may have had some feelings about that. Even if you were coming from someplace like Ohio. Anybody here from Ohio, by the way? Oh, I'm the only one. Oh, wait, there is somebody over there. Hey, Papa. Yay. Anyway, so, you know, parents have feelings about it, and friends may have said, hey, you should go to, community college first, or there's another place probably cheaper or closer to home, and what if it doesn't work out? All that stuff. They may have also told you that it's a waste of your time and money. They may have said, hey, haven't you heard about that starving artist? And you're just going to end up being a barista at Starbucks. But guess what? That's not true here. And you may have heard this before, but I'm going to tell you on today that you have every opportunity you could imagine when it comes to art design. The reason is we've been doing this for 90 years, and I haven't been here for 90 years, but I have seen a lot of students graduate, and they tell me the same thing over and over and over. I came here, I just had a dream, and when I left, I had a portfolio. Not only do they have a portfolio, they have a network of pros. Now, what's that all about? Well, let me tell you. When you go to class next week, you're not going to be just sitting in front of an instructor who teaches here full time. You're going to be sitting in front of a pro who leaves here and goes to work at places like Pixar, Sony, Blizzard, WildBrain. All of those places where you think you'd like to work, Facebook, whatever it is, that's where they go. And why do they teach here? Well, they teach here because they want to see the rising stars. That's you guys. You are the rising stars. So when you go into that classroom, it isn't about taking a test, reading a chapter in some book. It's about doing the very best you can so that instructor remembers you, because that's your professional network that you're building while you're here. Now, how did we get this recipe? This is Richard Stevens. He is the grandfather of the current president. He was an artist. He learned to paint and draw in Paris. Came back to San Francisco and said, hey, I want to not only do my art, but I want to teach others to do it. This is some of his artwork. So here he is. He's in this little studio. He's got a few people around him. They're learning to paint and draw like he learned by watching him, by listening to what he has to say. And then he also was an art director at Sunset Magazine. Anybody here heard of Sunset Magazine before? Some of you have. Sunset Magazine is still happening today. It's a beautiful magazine, and he was the art director. So guess what? That's where it all started. He not only was painting and drawing, but he was also getting them hooked up. That's the beginning of the recipe. When he retired, his son, Richard A. Stevens, took the reins, and he said, well, I want to put together a graduate school because I know there are students out there who maybe went to undergraduate school in one area but really want to do something in art and design. So we have a graduate school. We have an accredited graduate school, MFA, MA. When he retired, the current president, Elisa Stevens, and she was really forward thinking, and you guys are going to laugh when I say this, but she brought computers into art school. Now, you may say like, what? So what? Everybody knows computers are great for art design, but not then. In 1992, schools didn't have it. In fact, there was one big art school on the East Coast that kids came to my office on their spring break because they wanted to see the computers that we had. And we took them down to the lab at 180, and they took pictures of themselves in front of these computers. So we were the only ones that were doing it, but we did, and we've moved forward, and that's how we got our reputation all over the world. So thank you, Dr. Stevens. Now, before we move on, I want to just say all of you are here. This is a pivotal moment in your life. I don't want to downplay it. This is a moment where you're going to be making a choice. Am I on the boat or am I off the boat? Am I going to make friends and communicate with people, or am I going to stay to myself? Am I going to put my best foot forward, or am I going to stand back and wait and see what others are doing? You got to support each other. You're not alone anymore. This is a big community. As you can see, a lot of people are here, all sharing the same dream. I want you to take a moment right now. Introduce yourself by your first name, talk to the people around you, and say what you want to do when you graduate. Take a few moments now to start networking. Okay, you can come back to me. We have to move on. You get to talk later. See how easy it is, you guys? All right, come back. All right. That's, you, you guys, wait a minute. You got to come back here now. We got to finish this thing. Thank you. See, it's easy, isn't it? I mean, I love that part because it happens every time. It's hard to get you to stop talking once you get started. Um, anyway, the big thing that I hear from students a lot is the need for community. And you guys have one right here. You're all in it together. Keep reaching out to each other. If English is not your first language, that's okay. Say whatever you can. Reach out, smile, talk. Everybody will be glad to hear what you're thinking. And for those of you who are from other places in the United States, don't feel weird about that either, because we all want to know what you're thinking, what your artwork is like, what your aesthetic is. I want to talk just a moment now about this guy, Michelangelo. You've probably heard of him. He said, "The fear is not that our goal is too high and we miss it, but that it is too low and we reach it." Now, I want you to think about that for a second. Because all of us think about goals, and of course, it always feels good when we reach them, but if we don't really challenge ourselves, maybe we don't grow and learn the way we hope. So let me talk a little bit about him because I think this is kind of interesting. He, as a young man, he did this statue. You've probably all seen it, the David. It was done for the city of Florence, Italy. People wanted something they could put up on a building to signify to all the area around Florence that Florence was a vital, strong city. So he carved this beautifully done. Everybody loved it. In fact, they loved it so much, rather than put it up on a building, they put it on the ground, and they put it right beside City Hall because they wanted everybody to be inspired. But the thing that's really amazing about this is there's a story here. This is a story, it's a biblical story about David and Goliath. David was this shepherd. He was, lowly means, and he had this herd of goats, and all he had really to protect his herd was a slingshot. But all of a sudden, this giant approaching. In fact, a whole bunch of giants are approaching. But the lead giant is coming now. And David is the only thing between him and his people. So all he has is a slingshot. The thing that's magical about this is even though this statue was supposed to be up on top of a building, the face has all the information you need. When you look at David's face, you see he's concerned. This isn't like blank stare. His brow is furrowed. He knows this is a life or death situation. That face tells a story. Michelangelo went there, even though that was supposed to be way up high where very few people would see it. For Michelangelo, he wasn't gonna not show the emotion behind this story. So after doing this, he was asked by the Pope to come to Rome and do some sculpture. And they were going to do it for the Vatican. Big deal. Michelangelo said, yes, I want to do it. He went to the quarry to look at the best marble he could find. And what happened was somebody came and got him and said the Pope wanted to talk to him again. The Pope said, no, I've changed my mind. Well, imagine, big thing that had happened and now it was being taken away. So the Pope said, well, hey, we have this chapel where we go to pray, and we need it painted. The ceiling is kind of dull, and maybe you could do something with that. Now, many of you might say, hey, I'm not a painter. I'm a sculptor. I did the David, remember? I'm the one that's gotten all these accolades. I'm the future of sculpture. But he didn't. He was a little weird about it at first. He thought, this is not what I do, but he decided to take it on if he could do it his way. So he did. He took the thing on. The Pope said, okay. But instead of just doing a blank canvas, what he did was this. He did it mostly by himself because he couldn't find people who were good enough. And he did 343 figures, all telling the biblical story. Man, it's a lot of work. It took him years. He said it ruined his health. But still, this thing that he didn't really want to do is something that thousands of people still go to see every year. I want to show you again how he took it to the next level. Because if you look at the panels, every panel is done with so much detail. Even though it's the ceiling, he didn't just say, I'm just going to put blank faces on these people. I'm just going to put some figure that'll look good from the floor. He went into huge detail showing what we now know today. These are iconic images. This is the image of God giving Adam life. Probably all seen it. But what's also interesting about that panel is no artist had the vision or the courage to show what God's face looked like until now. So Michelangelo, he didn't just do a little bit, he did everything. And he wasn't afraid to put himself out there and put his best effort into it. And why do I tell you this? Well, one of the things that I found out over the years is the things that make you successful is focus, passion, and commitment. You all need to have the focus so that you go deep with one subject. Go deep, not just surface. Passion, you spend the hours that it takes to do these assignments that are assigned by these professionals and give it your very best effort every time and love it. Commitment. Some days you're going to get a critique, and that critique may not be what you'd hope for, but you don't give up. You don't say, oh, I can't do this. You say, okay, I'm going to learn from this. This pro has given me their best information, and I'm going to get better. Focus, passion, and commitment. You all have the ability to do that. So I could go through history, and I can look out here right now, and I don't know which of you is going to be the next Michelangelo or the next Steve Jobs or the next Walt Disney. speaking of Walt Disney, Walt Disney is another story. He was on his way to go live with his brother in California. He had no money. Nothing was working for him, and he was doodling. And he said, out came Mickey Mouse, and the rest is history. And so Disneyland, Disney World, all those movies, all those animations, he said, if you can dream it, you can do it. Hold on to your vision. I want to say that to each one of you. You've all come here with a plan, an idea, something that's percolating. Don't let it go. If you can dream it, you can do it. This is one of my favorite characters. But let me tell you, that's a great line, isn't it? Do or do not. There is no try. So all of you have made it this far from all these countries all over. Do or do not, there is no try. I guarantee if you follow this recipe for success, if you do what your instructors ask you to do in the classroom, if you give it your best effort, you will graduate. We have a whole support system for you. We're not going to let you falter. You give it your best, you will end up not with just a dream, but a portfolio. So congratulations and good luck. I can't wait to see your work.
Thank you. Sue Raleigh, everybody. Thank you, Sue. Now, as you came in through the door, I hope you picked up one of these. This is the school newspaper. And in this paper, everything you need to know about first day of class, first week of class, bus schedule, food, dorms, locations, everything, where to get supplies. If you did not pick up one of these papers, not to worry. We'll give you one as you leave. So just so pick one up now, and we'll give it to you later on. If you have it, keep it. The number one priority at this university is your safety, is your security. That is our number one priority. So you'll note that a lot of us are wearing, and including all the instructors and faculty, we all get to wear our ID. It's important, as Mike will tell you. So here to tell you all about how we are keeping you safe is Mike Patrick. He's the vice president of course, all things safe here at this university. One quick thing about Mike. He's a former detective and a former police chief, so he knows how to keep all of you safe. Mike Patrica, everybody.
Thank you, Jan. Every time Jan introduces me, I pinch myself because she's an institution here in San Francisco. She is a true celebrity, local celebrity. Unbelievable work that she's done for the news people, TV stations here in town. We should Google her. Do me a favor, Google her. You'll see some great clips. Like Jan said, I'm a retired police chief. I worked for AT&T several years before I came here, followed my daughter here. And so I'm very passionate what I do, and what I need for us to be successful as a retired police chief is for you to help me and me to help you. We got to work together. That's what crime prevention is all about. That's what safety is all about. We can't do it from a campus safety perspective, even though we have over 100 people in the campus safety department. And what I'm going to talk to you about today real quick is probably the number one important thing that you can do to help us keep our buildings safe. We have over 40 buildings around the city, and almost all of them we use card access for keeping the building safe. And what I mean by card access, we're probably the only university in the world, definitely in the United States, that locks our doors 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. So what does that mean? You guys got to have your ID. You got to have it. You got to show it. You got to wear it. And I really mean wear it, like this or with lanyards. So I'm going to ask you a question right now. How many here are wearing your ID around your neck in a lanyard or on your person so I can see it? Stand up. Stand up. Stand up. Stand up. Stand up. If you're wearing your ID, stand up. Stand up. Come here, young lady. Come here. Oh, who could do it? Who's close by? Who else is here? Come up here. I'm going to show you. come up over here. This is what I'm talking about here, ladies and gentlemen. She's wearing her ID. For us to be successful, this is what you got to do. I love it. I love it. The reason why, if you don't wear your ID, we're going to ask you to show it. And what that means is we're going to challenge you. We're going to say, where's your ID? And if you're wearing it, you got it. You're in the door right away, right?
Heck yeah.
Right. If you're not, then you got to dig it out of your purse, you got to dig it out of your wallet, or you left it at home, and then we got all issues, and we delay the process for you getting to school on time. Where are you?
San Mateo, California.
Beautiful. I'm from Roseville. All right. Thank you. Have a seat. That's great. Like I said, we've spent a lot of money on this card access thing. One thing that you also want to know is that we're kind of preparing you for the future. When you go to work for Google, Facebook, a tech company here in San Francisco, anywhere in the United States, they're going to have you wear an ID. When my daughter was here, she was here 5 years, and she never wore her ID because it clashed with her outfit. That's why you're probably not wearing it right now. Get over that. Wear your ID. I'm going to ask you, are you going to wear your IDs? You promise me? I don't think I believe you guys. Seriously, please do that. It's going to keep our building safe. It's going to. We had a problem many years ago. People were just coming in that shouldn't be in the building, and turning on this card access system, asking your students to wear IDs, has reduced crime on campus every year for the last 10 years, at least 12. So let's do it one more time. Are you going to wear your IDs? All right. Here's a host. We have a host at every building. If you forget your ID, we have a host that will help you get in and check you in. So again, if you're wearing it, it's going to be a lot easier, a lot safer. If you lose your ID, you can come down to 180 New Montgomery. We can get you a new one. But the bad news is it's $30. Ouch. Right? $30. So don't lose it. And if you do lose it, let us know so we can turn it off so people don't get in our buildings. Please give us a call and say, I lost my ID. Can you turn off my ID? Our disaster plan emergency services processes are very simple. We got it on the TV screens in every lobby and cafeteria in the school. Every building has a TV. Every cafeteria has a TV. And if we need to send you a message about earthquakes or fires, we're going to do it over the TVs. We also have a text messaging system. I'll give you that address in a few minutes. But also we added a new feature where we send our messages to each and every computer on campus. So if you're in a computer lab, you're going to get that message on your computer. If you're in your classroom and they're doing a PowerPoint, that message is going to come over that PowerPoint that we're going to bust into that presentation. So any computer where you're at, we're going to send you that message. Here's a little tip. We're going to have fire drills soon. Can't tell you when, but soon. Know how to get out of your building, and it might not be the most obvious way. It might not be that closest stairwell. If we had to leave right now, think about it. Which way would you leave? Through there? No. Go through the exit. There's multiple exits, so understand where you're at. All of our buildings are different, so find out where the fastest way out. Here's some quick tips. We talked about wearing your ID. Sign up for text messages at EasyArtU313131. We'll send you those text messages on any emergencies that happen on campus. Never leave your personal belongings alone. We have students that every semester, we have reduced it significantly, but still that happens at odd chance. You leave a computer, you go to lunch, you leave your laptop computer, and you come back after a couple hours, it's gone. Okay? Don't do that. Pack up everything you got, take your lunch break, take your 15-minute breaks, whatever it is, but don't leave anything laying around. If you have a bike, how many here are going to bring a bike to your classes? Anybody here? Anybody? Got a few here? Don't leave your bike locked up outside the buildings. Bring them in, okay? You got my permission. If anybody gives you any static, hey, Mike Patrick said I can bring my bike to the building. And I mean that. It's important that you don't leave it outside. Those U-locks are no good. They can get in those very simply. The lost and found is at the campus safety office at 180 New Montgomery. We got all sorts of stuff there from people that have left it in the labs and the classrooms. We got thousands of dollars that people don't come and get, laptops, you name it, we got it. Utilize campus safety escorts. Dr. Stevens This is very passionate to her. She didn't want to have anybody lost in the city and outside the city. If you get lost or you need a ride, it's not the party car, all right? It's not. You can't call us if you've been out messing around. But if you are lost and you need us to come get you, we will come get you. We've gone down to the peninsula. We've gone to Oakland. We've gone up north. We will come get you if you are lost. This is very important. It's been happening over the last few years. Scams. Our students, like any other university, have been contacted by people who represent themselves either by phone or online, through text messages. It doesn't matter that they're from the FBI maybe, or they can help you with your tuition. All you need to do is send them several $1,000s and they'll help you out. Don't believe that. Okay, don't send them any money. Come talk to us, talk to your parents, but don't send anybody money over the internet or because they're scaring you a little. It's very important. Don't do that. Avoid. This is very important. One thing it used to be the number one crime in San Francisco. Now it's number 2 behind car break-ins is cell phone theft. Don't walk around with cell phones out. Don't have earplugs in and you're looking at your cell phone, texting while you're walking. Walk in groups. Keep your head on a swivel. And my advice to you, don't look like a tourist. Okay, look like you own the place. Act like you know what's going on here in San Francisco. All right. Here's some phone numbers that I think are very important to you. Mine is my personal cell phone number. If you take a picture of this, if you need to get a hold of me day or night, and I have students doing it all the time after I give this presentation, they're calling me up at 1, 2, 3 in the morning, sometimes from the beach. But give me a call at 415-994-6077 if you have any questions or concerns or you need help. Very important you call me. I will help you. Our campus safety number is 618-3911. And the other important number there, take a picture of it, is the campus shuttles, 415-618-8410. We run the shuttle system at night for the transportation department. We have GPS and we can track all the buses and we can tell you when the next bus is if you need any help. So give us a call and we'll help you out. Have a great career here, guys. Thank you very much and be safe.
Thank you. Mike Patrica, everybody. And by the way, all the numbers that Mike lists here is in that paper. So in case you missed it, it's in the paper. All right. Now we know you just got here this week and just maybe today. I think you're already thinking about your career moving forward. Career plan, jobs. Well, to help you plan your careers, your fabulous jobs to come, we've got a dynamite person for you to meet. She is Lauren Spain, and she's the Director of Career Development, and she will help you on interviews, resumes, and getting that job. Lauren Spain, everybody.
Thank you, Jan. Hello, everyone. I think I met most of you coming in today. Thank you for being here. You'll learn a lot of amazing things in your programs. We have amazing teachers, resources, and if you really do stay focused and put the effort in, like Sue said, you will succeed. But it's important to know how to succeed after you graduate, how to get the job, how to get the internship. And so I want to review some of the resources that are available at my department. So we cover resumes, and when I say resume, I mean we'll work directly with you and go line by line. There's a big difference between an acting resume or a graphic design resume or even a fine art resume, and it's important to really understand those differences and make sure that it's the best thing that you could possibly send for a job so that they consider you. We also go through cover letters, your demo reels, portfolios, websites, how to network with people, how to introduce yourself. We have a job board that's exclusive to the university. Anyone that comes to this school and says they want to work with either our students or graduates, we set them up with an account and they post positions that only you have access to apply for. And that doesn't expire after you graduate. You will always have access to our job board. We also have industry on campus. Every semester, we bring in a collection of different companies. These are some examples from this last semester. Blue Sky came in and gave a presentation talking about how to get their internship. The year before, they even did a little bit about the movie Ferdinand that they had been making and the process of it. So it's really exciting. You get to hear a lot of inside tricks from these people. And then, of course, we invite all of our industry to Spring Show at the end of the spring semester in May. And they will go through all of our student work. Some companies even interview on site. So it's a really incredible opportunity for you to network. Most importantly, and please feel free to take a picture of this too, this is where we are located. I am at 79 New Montgomery on the 4th floor. And you will probably need this email address, careerdevelopment@academyart.edu. In general, we encourage you to email so that you can book an appointment with us. Because if you do a walk-in, we usually have student after student, so you may be waiting for a few hours. So it's much better to give us an email, and that way we can get you in. I look forward to working with each one of you as you get close to graduation. And thanks for being here.
Thank you, Lauren. So one of the things we're pretty proud of here at this university is that we have some groundbreaking classes. We like to think of ourselves as always being on the leading edge. Some of the classes, I'm going to give out a shout out to some of the departments. Where's my industrial design folks? Antonio, all right, Antonio, I see you. You've got great classes in car design and also on robotics. So thank you very much. Jewelry and metal arts, where are you? Jewelry and my metal art, right here, right in the center. I love this because I've seen you do 3D printing. I've seen the machines. By the way, Antonio, you've got 3D printing too. I mean, this is the leading edge, really. Illustration, where's Chuck Pyle? Illustration and Chuck Pyle. They have a class that everybody can take. It's called The History of Tattoos. So there you go. Study abroad. One of the things that we really pride ourselves at this university is that we encourage a study abroad program. And it happens in the summer. It's in Florence, Italy. It's beautiful. And we partner with the schools of photography. Where my photography, come on, right back there. We partner with Chuck again, illustration. We partner with Craig Nelson in fine art. Fine art, where are you? And I want to tell you, fine art right there. This study abroad program is open to every student. One of my students, Amy Smith, Communications Media, went this summer and had a blast. So we have great classes for you. Web design and new media for you. Andrea, Fred, animation, you're big. Come on, animation. Chris. MPT. Game development. Chris Davids. Woohoo! Communications, right here. We love to partner with we have VR classes for you. We also have a drone production class that everybody can take. MPT is a drone production class. We've got a drone production class because, let's be honest, drones are everywhere. MPT, motion picture television, we know that you do pictures, television, movies with drones. Fire departments have drones. Police departments have drones. Real estate agents use drones. Let's be honest, drones are everywhere, and they're here with us today. So here we go. If you see it, if you see yourself on TV via the drone, give it a wave, give it a shout out. Richard Hart and Bertie are operating our drones. We practiced. The drones are safe. And I'm going to come to Bertie because Bertie was a student here, took animation. Tell the class.
I took MPT and communications courses here that led me to transition into my new career as a VR filmmaker and a drone pilot, which I'm pursuing today.
And you took our drone class.
I took the drone class, which was fantastic. I took the VR class. I took video editing, and I'm using all those skills in my career today.
Tell us about the drones here.
I'm currently flying the what I call the party drone, which is a DJI Mavic 1. Richard there is flying the Inspire 1, which is a bigger bird.
So you get to do this too. Thank you. And now watch them land. ever so carefully. There you go. Drones are everywhere. Richard Hart is a drone pilot, by the way, licensed.
The party drone?
Yeah, what is that about, party drone?
To make it more exciting.
Thank you, the party drone. All right, so drones are everywhere. Yes, party drone. This is the first time I've heard. Now, to talk to you about campus life and all the fun activities you get to do besides flying drones, but we have some great activities for you this week, throughout the semester, to tell you all about campus activities, campus life, clubs that you can join. Here is a fabulous person. His name is Natiel Arias. He is your campus life representative. We like to call him your director of fun. Natiel, come on up here.
Thank you so much, Anne. Thank you so much. Hi, everyone. We have a really exciting semester planned out here for you from our team, Campus Life. So let's just dive right in. First thing I want to talk about is fitness. We have a gym for you. It's located at 620 Sutter Street. That's a dorm where a lot of you will be staying. It's located in the basement, open 7 days a week from 6 in the morning to 10 at night. We have ellipticals, row machines, free weights, anything you might need to get your workout in. The athletes in the crowd are like, yes. We also have fitness classes available if you want a place to start. We'll be offering yoga, boxing, Zumba, and many others. And you can follow the link at academyart.edu/students/fitness-recreation, where you can look at the classes and sign up for them. We also have basketball. So gather your friends and head over to 601 Brannan, which is the architecture building. We have 4 half courts. So go play some basketball at Brannan. And a pool. Now, this is an Olympic-style indoor swimming pool. It is open from 9 in the morning to 9 at night. We always have a lifeguard on duty, and it is heated. You were just outside experiencing the 60 degrees, you know that a heated pool is the place to go. So take advantage of the pool. And also, the free classes that we have, including water exercise, swim lessons, and aqua jogging. They are on a first-come, first-served basis, so make sure that you show up on time. Now, great way to make friends on campus is by joining a club. We have everything from LGBTQ to anime and gaming clubs, or you can join a sorority or a fraternity. To learn more about our club, just go to academyart.edu/students/clubs-organization. And speaking of making friends, we also have our art cafe. This is a great place to go if you want to bring some lunch, maybe host your club meetings, and also to study if you need a break from your dorm room. Speaking of studying, then you have our library. I know some of you are like, oh, the library, okay. But this one's actually pretty cool. We have a space called the Materials Library. It is completely interactive. You can go and check out some unique materials like fabric made from mushrooms and plastic made from tapioca, among many other ones. It's great if you want to explore different mediums. We also have a 15-seat theater in the library that you can reserve for your private screenings of your films. So definitely go check us out. We are 180 New Montgomery Street on the 6th floor. We also will be offering a peer mentorship program. We will pair you up with a student mentor that will help you with classes, on-campus resources, and time management. You can sign up today out in the lobby, or you can email us at campuslife@academyart.edu. All right. This part is really important. So I would like everyone here to please take out your phones. Please take out your cell phones. All right. I see everyone here in the first row. Their cell phones are out. Perfect. This is what Mike was referring to earlier, and this is really important. Your safety is top priority for us here at the Academy of Art University. And the best way to keep in contact with you and let you know about any emergencies is by signing up for a text alert system. So right now, text EasyArtU, all in caps, EasyArtU to 313131. You guys are doing it? Okay, good. This is really important, so please sign up. Once again, EasyArtU to 313131. And equally as important is Title IX. So this upcoming Friday, 2 days from now, we will have our Title IX What You Need to Know seminar at this very same theater here, 491 Post. Will happen from 1 to 3 p.m. You learn about sexual harassment and prevention, and this is really, really important. So important that it's actually required for all students to make sure that you're here on Friday from 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. at the Morgan Auditorium right here. Obviously, we want you to enjoy San Francisco. This is a beautiful city with a lot of amazing landmarks. We want you to see it. So please join us for our San Francisco tour. It's going to be on Saturday, September 7th. Tours will be leaving from 180 New Montgomery at 12 p.m. and 2 p.m. They are on a first-come, first-served basis, so make sure that you bring your ID and you show up on time. This is a great opportunity to look at the Golden Gate Bridge up close and some other amazing landmarks, so you are all invited to participate. And the Saturday after, we have our club mixer and barbecue. So you'll learn more about clubs, we'll have games, we'll have music, and free food. Yes, that's the mentality, exactly. Everyone loves free food. I'll be there. All right. Everyone is invited to this great, great event. It is going to be at 601 Brannan Street, where those basketball courts are. And we'll have looping shuttles leaving 6:20 at 11:35 a.m. So bring your student ID Saturday, September 14th from 12 to 2 p.m. And lastly, we'd love for you to stay connected with us. Follow us on social media at Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. This is a great way to not only learn more about our events around campus, but also to share photos with us and see all the fun that we're having with the students here at Campus Life. So go ahead and follow us on social media, Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. That's my time, everyone. Thank you so much. It's been a pleasure, and have an amazing semester.
Good job. Good job. Natiel, a director of fun. All right, now, again, one of the things that makes this university special is that we have our own college campus radio station. It's called urbanizeradio.com. It's located 79 in Montgomery, and I'm going to brag a little bit here. We are the #1 college radio station on iHeartRadio. So if you go on iHeartRadio, yes, we're pretty proud of that. If you go to the iHeartRadio app, find urbanizeradio.com, and you'll be hearing all the 24/7, totally online, campus radio station, managed by students, shows by students. So absolutely come visit. So to tell you all about how you can get involved with Urbanites Radio, and to tell you all about our athletics program, we are Division II, is someone really special to my department and, of course, to the music department. He's a music and production. Where's my music, folks? Music. Be proud of your Brandon Beach here. Brandon Beach is a veteran. He is a music major, Brad Hughes. Yes, pretty proud. He is also a DJ on weekends, but he's so popular, he even has an ice cream named after him. So please welcome Brandon Beach, everybody. Come on up, Brandon.
What's going on, Knights? How are you doing? Gonna make this short and sweet. First off, before I start, do I have any veterans in the room right now? Please raise your hands. All right, I see you guys. What's up, what's up, what's up, what's up? I can tell you from my 5 years of service and being an ex-Army paratrooper that you guys have made the right decision coming here to the Academy of Art. So thank you guys for your service and welcome. Now, to get everything started off, we will talk about our Urban Nights Radio. We do have over 250,000 listeners per month. You can listen to us at the iHeartRadio app. You can also listen to us on Facebook, Twitter, and iHeartRadio.com. Now, what am I here to talk about? Do I have any of the athletes here in the room? Please raise your hands. Where are my athletes at? Give them a round of applause, guys. Come on. They're about to play sports for the school. We're here to talk about the Art U Athletics. And who are we? We are the only art school in the NCAA. We have 16 varsity sports, NCAA Division II Pac-West member, 2 national championships in women's track and field in 2013. We also have a huge amount of accolades and awards, 142 All-American trophies, 6 PAX West team championships. And if you see that gentleman right there holding the trophy right there, that is my friend Balade Al-Jamale, who has graduated. He was an Olympic bronze medalist in Rio for the Olympics. So we got some talent here, I must say. And we also have a video to show you what our sports are all about after I tell you on how to attend the games, because all faculty and students will be able to attend for free. Show them that video, please.
Perfect.
All right. So now where are my gamers at? All right. Just to let you guys know that the Academy of Art will have esports here at the school. Now you can go to our game lounge, which is located at 180 New Montgomery Street in room 707. On weekdays, we will start at 3 in the afternoon, going to 11:30 p.m. at night. And then on weekends, we can go from 10 a.m. to 11:30 p.m. So you can nerd out all day, my friends. That's going to be awesome. And we also have intramural tournaments. Whoa. Starting off, we will have League of Legends starting off on September 28th. Who loves Super Smash Brothers over there? We're going to have some Super Smash Brothers action going on October 19th. And then our Overwatch people, we will have you locked in for December 7th. And also free pizza. Wow. And then for my World of Warcraft friends, we will start this off on September 17th. We have Tuesdays at 7:30 p.m. our World of Warcraft Classic. And we also will have Super Smash Brothers Ultimate going on at 7:30 p.m. on Thursdays. Now for a second, for all of my online students, we do have this saved for you. So if you're watching at home, I'm going to give you 5 seconds to screenshot me in this pose under this. All right, thank you very much. And for everyone else, you can join our community. We'll be on Discord, Twitch, Twitter, and Facebook for all of your esports community needs. Now, this is very important. First off, could I have all my athletes stand up, please? All of my athletes, please stand up right now. All right, thank you guys. Now, for all of their games, we're going to want to hear you chant this out. This is a special chant from our Academy of Art family that's going to rally our troops to take over the whole NCAA. So when I say art who, I want you all to reply with a thunderous art you. So we're going to try it out real quick. You ready? Art who? Art who? I'm sorry, you know I DJ, so I'm like by speakers all the time, so I couldn't hear you. Let me try it one more time. Art who? Art who? Oh my. I like that. I like that. So we're going to try a little game. Who likes free merch? Who likes free merch? So we're going to split the room right in half right now, and I'm going to start over here with my right, your left, and I'm going to challenge all of you guys to beat this room so you can take all the water bottles and lanyards you're ever going to need. So are you guys ready? Art who? Art who? This side of the room. This side of the room. Let me see a little bit of that. Thank you, thank you. You guys ready? You guys ready up there too? Okay, you ready? Art who? I see you, girl. Art who? Give her 3 shirts, 2 water bottles, and 14 lanyards. That was amazing. Okay. If I had the t-shirt cannon, I'd get it to you, man. I promise. Now let me get it one more time from everybody in the room so we can start this year off properly. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Art who? Art who? Throw them out. Throw them out. Throw them out. We're going to go crazy. Art who? Art who? Do we got more? Do we got more? Can I keep going? Oh. Got some lanyard action. One more time. Art who? Amazing. You guys give yourself a round of applause. Now. I have one more thing I have to say before I go. If there's one little bit of advice that I can give to each and every one of you in this room, is to take a class in another field that's not yours, because you never know what you could learn over there you could apply to your art to make you successful. Thank you, everybody.
Brandon Beach, everybody. Yeah. Brandon is in the music department, but he took classes in communications and media, so we've adopted him in my department. So thank you all for coming. Tomorrow, it's Meet Your Directors in your respective departments. Please don't miss that opportunity to meet your directors and the other instructors who will guide you through the years here to success. Thank you all for coming. Have a great semester, everybody. Bye.